It's always worth staying up for Inside the NBA. Well, presented by Kia.
Why? Well, we stay up late.
It's always worth staying up. What kind of an audience we got tonight, Chuckster?
Oh, this is going to be close tonight. About 7.7 is going to be out there.
7.7 what?
That's the viewership.
Oh, millions?
No.
The number, the rating.
No, well, but the rating 7.7.
Okay. Well, so how many households or how many people does that translate?
107 million people watching right this.
Oh, and you know what they're going to watch first? The highlights of the game that just finished. The Blazers and the Clippers.
There go that cyborg, y'all.
Is it 200 million people in the U.S.?
This dude here, man. I call it a cyborg. He's just a machine.
Well, they did a commercial.
He's a well-rested machine, too.
One, Lou Williams, that much.
One game.
Oh, man, that's no 2 games, Ernie. Season's only 8 games in.
Oh, but just one game.
He's exhausted after the 8 games. Who gets the rest after 8 games?
Then
I need a job like that.
Dean.
Nice.
Right to the rim. 44-36.
There's no way
at that point. 47-40. Clippers at the half.
There was no way that the Clippers should have won this game.
Well, the Blazers turned it around in the third quarter, 36-23.
They outplayed them the whole game.
Yeah, but Chuck, come on. You know
Not
you
the
have
first half. Yeah, terrible
Shaquille
first half.
O'Neal or Charles Barkley or Kawhi Leonard, you always have the opportunity to win here.
That's right, the super.
Because you don't have to play well to win when you have a great player like that.
So they're up 71-65 with about 3 minutes to go. Fourth quarter, how about Anthony Simons?
Yeah.
19-year-old who scored 16 points in the fourth quarter.
Look like you know what he's doing, Kenny.
Oh, yes, he does.
Why would you name your kid Anthony?
Oh, Anthony Hardaway.
Anthony, yeah.
Penny Hardaway.
Penny.
Yeah. That's why they call him Penny. He called
Give me that.
Block out, Whiteside. He called himself Penny because he hated Anthony.
Kawhi in the lane again, the leading fourth quarter scorer.
Hey,
in the
Ernie,
league.
if you pay attention, they run the pick and roll against Whiteside every single time, and that's like a free throw too.
Montreal Herald.
Oh, okay.
He's the
Whiteside.
So you would run the pick and roll with him.
No, but
Isaac
if you-
But it didn't matter if it was Whiteside or anybody. Anybody at the 5
He's got to come up and stop that little free throw jumper.
He can't.
Lou Williams connects there, and then from deep,
No, the guard has to get
does
over
it again.
That's rules.
Everything around me.
Lou Williams, 26 off the bench.
I used to hate that, Chuck, when you talking about you got to step up from the guards. No, the guard got to get over the pick.
Yeah, but
No, guard got to get over the pick.
no, he got to step
get
up.
over that pick,
You can't let a guy.
Jack, you
just
can't
come
get
up
over that
there.
pick.
Step ups.
I can't get over the pick and
No,
roll.
you got to
Step up so the guard can
You
drive
got to
around
make
you.
somebody else make that shot. So you can't just let them come in there and shoot a free throw.
Step up that high so the guard can ride around you.
No.
Drive around you.
They were doing that play specifically.
Get over the pick.
Kawhi Leonard, by the way,
Gary Payton, Derek Fisher got over the pick. Get over the pick.
18 of his 27 points coming in the fourth quarter. He's the leading fourth quarter scorer with 12 a night and 18 tonight on a night when he didn't really have it in the first half. And in fact, through 3 quarters, just 3 out of 13 for 9 points. But he gets it going in the fourth quarter. And you see these guys came in number 1 and number 2. Leonard 1, Lillard 2 in fourth quarter points. And it's a shutout tonight, 18 for Leonard.
Blazers going to have to do something.
What are they going to do, Chuck?
I think they need to make a trade personally.
Already.
Who?
Wait. After 8 games,
Yeah.
you're saying that the Portland Trailblazers, can you write this down, Ernie?
They need to make a trade.
They need
For
to
who?
make a trade because
who?
they're not good enough to compete the way they did last year.
Trade for
Is that
who?
what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I just wanted to be clear there.
And who should they trade for?
Kevin Love.
Kevin Love.
Because he's dying in Cleveland. I love Kevin Love, and I'm never going to see him again because we're never going to Cleveland again.
So do you trade big for big, or do you give up one of the dynamic duo guards?
That's a great question, Shaq. That's a great question. I think I would make a trade for Kevin Love because this team right here, they're not going to beat the Lakers and the Clippers. We know that already. I haven't even mentioned Utah and Denver, but they don't have any chance of beating the Lakers or the Clippers.
So answer the other part of his question.
Yeah.
I'd probably trade McCullough. Even though I think he's a hell of a player. But I think
Cleveland doesn't need McCullough. They got Garland and Sexton.
They don't need Kevin Love either.
Yeah, but they're not going to need 3.
Well, I'm just saying they got to do something because Kevin Love, first of all, he's from Portland. That would be a great trade to make. Because this team right here, they're not going to beat the Lakers or the Clippers. We know that already.
So what you're saying is missing from them is outside scoring in a third or
they get
or what?
First of all, they got no bigs who can space the floor.
Okay, there you go.
And what that does is
that's why they miss Miles Leonard.
Yes,
they do miss.
But they shrink. The floor is so shrunken for McCollum and Lillard. And they got no big guy they can get a ball to and say, go get it, big dog.
So if they could get Love without giving up with one of those two guys, then it need to be. See, there's a ooh. I got a ooh.
By the way, you know who led the league in three-point shooting coming into tonight?
Who's that?
Myers Leonard.
Miles,
I like Myers Leonard. I do. That's one of the reasons that Miami.
Spreads the floor and dunkster at the rim.
I do. I like Myers Leonard.
We talked about this last week, but I think we need to revisit it now because everybody's talking about it. And today, the Clippers, on this whole load management thing with Kawhi Leonard, the Clippers were fined $50,000 today by the league. And for statements, including by head coach Doc Rivers, that were inconsistent with Leonard's health status. So here's what Doc Rivers had said about Kawhi Leonard. And again, consider that the league was kind of going to bat for what the Clippers were doing here, resting him on, one of the back-to-backs by saying they had consulted the Clippers medical team and there is a lingering injury. And Doc has said he feels great, but he feels great because of what we've been doing, and we're just going to continue to do it. There's no concern here, but we want to make sure. I think Kawhi made the statement he's never felt better. It's our job to make sure he stays that way, and that's important. He's played a lot of minutes in the playoffs last year. It's not a health thing. Really, it is in some ways. We want him to just keep feeling better and getting better.
Yeah, the league that'll get you fined.
Yeah, the league's kind of saying, look.
That's called gibberish.
Yeah, the league's kind of saying, look, the message has to be consistent and it can't be confusing. And from the Clippers medical staff, they have the documentation that, yes, he is suffering an injury right now. And so the back-to-backs are, not playing in the back-to-backs is warranted.
That's a lie.
How you know?
Well, because Shaq, he didn't get better overnight.
Why not? It's called treatment.
No. See, listen.
Hold on.
Just say we don't want.
Before you get started, there's minor injuries and there's major injuries. Minor injuries take 24 to 48 hours. You know that.
It ain't the flu, fool.
Chuck, you know that.
No, stop it, Shaq.
Minor injuries take 24 to 48 hours.
Guy, listen, just say you don't want the kid playing back-to-back. Let's just be honest with the fans and with ESPN.
I don't know what's wrong with him.
Listen, let's be fair.
So you don't think there's an injury?
I do not. I think
so. You're doubting what the Clippers medical staff has told the NBA.
Stop.
I will say this. I will side with Charles on this, but he also side with them in this way.
They just not going to play back-to-back.
He's not medically hurt.
Thank you.
However, here's a guy who missed the whole season.
How do you know?
And we can't be,
because he played
we're
tonight.
Scared.
Okay,
and we're scared that he could miss the whole season. We don't want him to have the workload. The thing I would say is, I don't understand the back-to-back, but I would pick out, I'd be like, oh, we play Orlando, we play the Knicks, we play Sacramento, we play we might could beat them without those are teams you're sitting out against. You ain't sitting against the Greek Freak. We can't beat the Greek Freak without you. That's what I would say. You're gonna sit out, but you ain't sitting out against the Greek Freak.
Us and ESPN, we're a team. We're all trying to make basketball big. I was clearly disappointed last night when I didn't get to see Kawhi against the Greek Freak.
First of all, this been going on for years. Popovich started it, right? Second of all, I'm not going to question what.
But he did it with Tim Duncan, who was 50.
Doesn't matter.
He wasn't doing it with guys who. He started with Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan was so old. Popovich letting him take load management while he's coaching.
I don't care.
Tim Duncan's so old. He's going to take games off. He's going to rest from coaching.
This has been going on. I'm not going to question whether the guy's hurt, but what we all know, because we played, there's minor injuries and there's major injuries.
He ain't hurt.
We played through the minor injuries. The major injuries we set out. We played through the minor injuries.
Can I ask you this?
But now, if I tweak my finger, I can still play. I don't want to play.
Shaq, did you look at?
Man, I'm not.
We're not saying what they're doing is wrong.
You said the dude's not hurt.
No, we're not saying no. If I'm the Clipper,
I'm saying it.
Right.
I'm just saying listen, they clearly are not going to play him back-to-back. That's all they got to say. I would respect that. But he didn't get better since last night, Shaq.
Why not?
He didn't.
Then this is what I'm saying. I agree with him, Shaq.
It's called Anderson. Naperson.
They don't use that.
He could have done that. Why did he?
Anti-inflammatories.
Why did he do that last night?
Because maybe it didn't work.
Yeah, because that damn Greek dude was waiting on his ass over
We
there.
have,
He wasn't scared of
we
him.
have
Much
much
more
more
to
to
come.
come
Stop it.
on
Stop
Inside
it.
the
He ain't scared
NBA,
of that.
presented by Kia. Kenny Smith borrowing one of